Hello and welcome back to XCom Enemy Within. We are continuing our Ironman Impossible playthrough and we are at our next abduction mission. We are trying to go for the money reward so that we will be able to build more satellites in the future. And here we are.
Listen up. We're going to be dropping you deep in the Nigerian interior for the next operation. Current updates from the ground indicate the aliens are moving within the city limits. We should get down there and secure the area as quickly as we can.
Yes, so we are in Nigeria. That should also help us preserve the African continent, because we are going to want their bonuses as well.
Central, Big Sky in position on approach of the abduction site. Strike 1 is awaiting drop clearance.
Copy that, Big Sky. Strike 1 is cleared to engage hostile targets. Watch your backs out there, people.
Okay, looks like a pretty good map. Pretty good map to be in this particular state of game, because we can use a rooftop to stay hidden from the aliens and potentially gain an advantageous position for them, so that we can strike quickly and with as little risk as possible. So let's bring our troopers up onto the rooftop and then let's start finding the aliens and the melt containers.
Aye, aye, Commander.
So once again we are with one rookie, but this time we already have the first officer training school upgrade active, so we are now with 5 troopers instead of 4. And that should be very useful given the likely large amount of aliens that we are going to face here. It would be useful to know the location of the aliens, and that is exactly what we got here immediately. On these smaller maps, those little fellows are never very far away, so that is just one thing to consider. But we have a good chance of keeping our troopers hidden from the aliens, and that's going to be useful. The rooftop will do just fine. Now the only little risk we have to take here is if we need to keep our assault somewhere where the aliens can still see him. But at least we will have full cover. And we can also overwatch when we use run and gun first. So let's see if we could get a shot here. And our other troops are up here. And they are gonna be safe. And on the next turn they will at least have 2 moves each to deal with any aliens that may be coming closer. Okay, and they seem to be doing just that. And we do get our first overwatch shot from here. Okay, actually we got 2 and one of them even hit the enemy. That's always useful, but now then we are getting shot at. Okay, this time full cover actually did protect us. That's good news indeed. And we have the alien wounded, which will give us a definite advantage. We could move closer to these guys up on the rooftop, but then we do have to also consider what are we gonna do with our ground troops here. The plan here is to lure the aliens into shooting the troopers that are down there, and they should be well protected, but we are a little concerned if the aliens also plan on climbing up onto the rooftop here, because that can happen from time to time. And for some reason we just activated 3 new sectoids, while I do not think that there was anybody near them who might actually have activated them on site. So I wonder if we are facing a bug here once more, and somehow we were getting overwatched, although we were behind this stone pillar all the time, so that is also kind of interesting. But now we are facing a definite possibility where the aliens may likely try climbing up here, because now they are 6 against our 5, and when they are many they are always more daring in their efforts. And there are many places on this particular rooftop where the aliens are able to climb up, so for that reason we will move our assault in there also, but we are getting overwatched again. And frankly, I was not expecting that to happen. At least now everybody is up here, and not all the aliens are gonna be able to climb here at the same time. And we will have Overwatch here also. In that case, they actually are very aggressive and try to reach us up here. Okay, we can hear that the sectoids are merging, which is again useful in that we get to know their location without actually seeing them. And we are trying to assess how far we are able to reach with the grenades, and it would appear that we could reach far enough. We see the location of the merging master right here, and although 1 grenade will not kill him, we can at least kill him with 2 grenades. But we do want to be in a position where we have at least some defense against any aliens that might also climb up here. So for that reason, half cover is better than no cover, although half cover is not very safe at all. But now it seems that we are once again lucky here, because not only did we hit the one who is doing the mind merging, we also hit another alien who we did not see right beside him. So throwing in the second grenade should now end 3 sectors in one go, which it does, and that should secure our new rookie a promotion, which is good news indeed. But then there are still the other 3 to worry about, and we don't yet know what their plan is on their next turn.
On my way.
So we will guard the entering points up onto this rooftop and hope that we can get them on Overwatch if they decide to rush in. Okay, now we see that the other merging master is all the way back here. And that's too far to really reach, and in addition to the fact that he is far away, then he is bound to be in some sort of cover as well. So we will now wait instead and see what the aliens have in mind. And now we see that there's a third pack of aliens in that direction who have not yet activated. The other ones are where they have been for the recent turns, so no changes there. And we see Melt in that direction, but don't know the exact location yet. We can see that one of the aliens is hiding behind that car. But there is one unaccounted for, because we can only see the ones who are participating in the mind merging act there. We continue on a cautious tactic here, as we want to see what the aliens are after, and interestingly, this time we don't see where the merging waves are. So that kind of defeats the purpose that I had in mind. My idea was to closely follow the route that the mind-merged aliens take, so we can know what they are after. Now we don't know anything, so
Moving out.
we have to assume the worst, which is the aliens climbing up on us right now, and for that reason we bring some troops closer, and the other ones
Je reste en surveillance.
will stay in cover, so we can at least have some cover if the aliens attack. But they did not. On the other hand, now we do see their location.
Yes, Commander.
The problem here is we can't reach.
Aye,
We are unable to reach the master, and I do not feel comfortable
I field commander.
spending our grenades on a single sectoid, because
What's making that
we still
noise?
have too many here to afford losing any grenades on the cheap. So maybe the aliens have a pattern there, maybe they don't, but at least this way we know a little bit about where they are going. And now the one alien who is getting the mind merging bonuses is coming closer, it would appear. But
Got it covered.
we still do not know where the third one is, and we did hear some alien sounds from around those trash cans, which is somewhat worrying in that they will be able to flank us from the behind if we are not careful. Okay, we could get a rocket here, and that would explode the car, which would kill in turn the aliens. Actually the fact that we had here was that the one alien that we had visual on is not exactly the one who is being mind merged, and the mind merged one was right beside him, but we were extremely unlucky in that we didn't hit with our rocket, so that was a 10% possibility of missing, because we could have had 2 sectoids with that one rocket, and I will take that chance. So then now we have another pack active, and they were patrolling, and now they are just trolling, I guess. And we miss our Overwatch shots, all 3 of them, and I'm not sure if we will get any more. And it would appear that we did not. So those guys just activated, and we missed all the Overwatch shots. So now we have 6 sectoids active once again. Unless I'm losing count, which is of course also a possibility. And now we will have to
Affirmative.
prepare for an alien assault, because right on their activation turn they already climbed up here, so
Headed there now.
I would assume that it is likely that they will do something similar on their next turn. So the sniper will use her pistol now, since the alien threat is likely to be close up rather than far away. And sure enough, we get somebody climbing up, but it was not from the direction I was expecting. Okay, we take all 5 of our Overwatch shots immediately, and we do kill the sectoid, but then there's the problem if another one comes up. Because now we have no Overwatch shots left, which leaves us in a very bad spot. The alien scores a critical hit, and that is goodbye to our assault right there. Now if the Overwatch was a little bit more intelligent, we would have had the 2 missing shots still left to be used when this guy climbs up. But that didn't happen, and now we are 1 assault trooper weaker. 1 more fatality, and
Covering now.
that was not expected. So I have a suggestion to the developers of the game. The Overwatch should be intelligent in that if you kill the alien, then the rest of the Overwatch shots should be spared, in order for them to be available for any second threat that is coming towards that very same turn. But this is how the game works, and we have lost an assault. And it would appear that the aliens are following the same regime here.
Eyes peeled, Commander.
It looks a lot like we are getting more sectoids up here.
You hear that?
They are closing in from the right side, and here comes the merging. We can see where the waves move, and sure enough they move up the drain pipe. So let's hope that this time the Overwatch will be successful. And this time we land every single shot, so this sectoid is no threat, but let's hope that we will not face another one climbing up right now, because then we will... Okay, yeah. I would not have wanted to lose more troopers, but now we are dangerously low on bullets. Because the aliens are relentless, they don't want to give us the time to reload. While our troopers are practically standing here in the blood of our fallen comrade, and that is something that makes me sad. And guess what? There's one more. And we have only 2 Overwatch shots. So now I can say that we are extremely lucky in that we managed to kill that sectoid with Overwatch, because missing that opportunity would have killed one more trooper. And are you surprised to see this? On the gaming forums all over the web, it is recommended that you use the rooftops in the early game because they are safe locations. Well, I can say that that is not completely untrue, but you can see here very clearly why that is not the entire truth either. And just to add to our losses here, we can conclude that we will be leaving this mission site without any meld whatsoever, so that is double the misery for us. Our assault is dead and we are without meld, but at least so far we are still here, and the aliens are getting more scarce as we have killed the most of them already. But these little bricks just continue the same antics, and this time we are missing our Overwatch shots once again, which means that we are now getting shot. And we are extremely lucky in that that was not a critical hit, because losing our sniper at this point would have been catastrophic. A thing like that happening could potentially be campaign breaking, because you need to get at least some advantage, and a squad side sniper is something that can change the game very much. But losing one is even worse, and although Shosanna there does not yet have that ability, then well, she is soon to be promoted, and that promotion will allow her to gain that perk. So okay, now we'll should be able to kill this little bastard right here. Yeah, that's a critical hit, so now at least we will have 3 Overwatch shots left.
I'm ready.
Well, 2 after reloading, I guess. And anyway, should another one climb up right now, then there is no small danger in that. But I have a feeling we actually may have just one sectoid left here, and when they are alone then they are very much more careful than in all other scenarios, so
Solid copy.
that means that it
Back
will be
in.
us who will have to take the initiative.
Okay.
But here we are once again, we are surviving, but our
Killed.
sniper is hurt and our assault is completely dead. And that is not how you want things to be going
Headed there
in the
now.
beginning of a campaign where we didn't have so many
On Overwatch.
promoted troopers to
Moved
begin
Overwatch.
with.
Vous pouvez venir.
Okay, we can hear that there's an alien
Vous avez
around
entendu?
there, so that is now the direction we need to be focusing on. And
Moving out.
we are not gonna take any unnecessary risks while we do so. Let's everybody
move.
take at least a half cover that is available, just in case the
Aye, aye.
remaining alien does do the exact same thing the others did earlier.
Scanning, scanning.
Okay, we are hearing something, but still no contact. So, can we see something from here?
Copy that.
Well, we can see something, but definitely no aliens though. But we did hear the sound
I'm on
from
the
this
move.
direction, so we better just bring
Affirmative.
everybody closer so we can act once we do see something. Okay, and now we are at
Heading
least
there now.
very close if the alien indeed does come up this very fast.
Roger.
The closer we are, the more likely we are gonna be able to hit with our shots, but now the alien seems to be playing games with us. He is now in a completely different direction, it would appear. So then, now we need some more serious scouting. Nothing here. Okay, and
On my way.
we still don't see anything.
Heading to that location. Copy that. On Overwatch. On Overwatch.
Okay, and that looks like the alien is
I think I heard something.
running around the building. So we need to bring somebody down in case we
Moving.
see him,
Weapons free.
or in this case see them. So I was not right about the amount of aliens, and now we are facing more once again. So it is at least
Rolling.
these three ones that are active right now, and having to retreat with our rookie leaves us with only the possibility of shooting at one of these guys or overwatching with 3 troopers. And I'm not gonna
Back
take
up.
shots from a wounded trooper because we can't afford to leave any of them out in the open. Well, we are unlucky that we do not kill this sectoid, even though we had 100% chance to hit, so now we do kill him, but our heavy will have to remain out in the open, and that is not an
On the
ideal
move.
situation. So we have to hope that that does not cost too much.
Roger. I've got eyes on.
And there we have one again. Well, is he gonna be able to act? No, that was 2 moves already. So, we are now lucky that we did not get shot. Unfortunately, we only have enough ammo for 1 shot from here, so we have to make that one count. But this time we are lucky that we make the full 5
Nailed him.
damage.
Negative.
And now we
Weapons
can
dry.
also get Oren
Aye, aye,
into a better
Commander.
position to be safer.
Got it.
Okay, our rookie here
Good to go.
is still alive, and she has earned a promotion, so for the next episode she will be also receiving a color code according to her class, and she will be receiving a Quentin Tarantino movie character name to show for her
Good to
successes that have earned her the first promotion. So
I'm on the
where
move.
are the rest gonna be? So at least 2
Solid
sectoids.
copy.
At least 2, and we don't know their location at all.
Got it covered.
So I wonder if they are gonna come climbing up once again. Okay, we are hearing something from this direction, so I wonder if that's two of them or just one.
Moving.
But we have to be prepared for
Moving
either
out.
case.
Roger, I've got eyes on. Comfort zone. J'y vais.
Okay, so let's see.
Je sens Overwatch.
Do they continue the aggressive demeanor, or do they have something else in mind? Well, okay, this guy is climbing up here, but we are not very successful on our Overwatch once
Damn
more.
it.
Yeah, that is 2 damage, which is always useful, but it does not kill the sectoid, which is bad news. Okay, but we do have 1 rocket still, so I wonder if this is actually gonna get the
With
1
pleasure.
sectoid. Yes, it does. So now we have
Operational
finally
objectives
succeeded in dealing with this threat. Okay, and I'm very happy about it, although I'm sad that we did lose the assault. Because that is not a good thing, no matter how you look at it. And it'll be even more difficult for us to get more talented troopers now that we are completely without an assault. Okay, here is another very talented heavy though. And that should be handy. Okay, and Oren is getting promotions, and as tempting as the other option is, we will have to go for heat ammo, because we are gonna face more and more robotic enemies in the future. That is, if we actually reach those times. But we are without an assault, and that is not exactly a good thing. So this is our 5th mission completed, and already we are with 3 casualties, and we are also
Remember,
getting
we
wounded a
will
lot.
be watching.
So is there anything we could do to help those statistics?
Commander, our current satellite uplink facilities are at full capacity. We should build additional uplinks as soon as possible to allow for
Yeah,
new
well,
satellite
that is true,
deployments.
but we are gonna need the satellites, and well, we have some excavations going on, and that'll at least allow some more room.
Commander, we've suffered a number of casualties and haven't found suitable replacements yet. We need to start hiring additional soldiers through the barracks.
Yeah, this is the 3 that we have lost, and all of them were very talented, and they will be sorely missed. That is for sure. Let's hope that we will sustain no more casualties. Okay, and now that we have the newest promotions, we are gonna be able to get some more training school upgrades, at least theoretically. So that should help us a bit. But we don't really have that much to sell, because we rushed the foundry earlier on and had to sell practically everything that we had to achieve that. And we are having pretty bad panic issues also. At least we have the 3 satellites coming up.
Commander,
And
we've got
there's
another
not gonna be
contact.
enough time to
Signature is a
heal
little bigger this time, though.
at this time either. We are sent immediately after this medium UFO. And we have completely forgotten to equip our interceptor with the better weaponry, so we are facing this medium class with the
Bangs
starting
out.
weapons, the basic missiles. So we will have to get lucky if we actually succeed in bringing this UFO down. We are taking heavy damage, and we are just about to die when we actually do succeed dropping down that UFO. And that's what we will be facing next. Thank you for watching this episode, and please do come back for our next one as well. Hope you have a great evening. Turbo out.